You're listening to Ho to CEO, where we teach you how to survive men at work.
And he's just like, oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
You blew his mind without even saying a word.
He's like, yeah, he was like, unfortunately, I don't have any business for you. I wish I did, though. I'd like to see you more often.
Oh.
Like, I'd like to see more of you type of thing. And I was like, okay.
I fucking hate that.
It is finally time we snapped.
Yeah, like we hear it too often from women that like men are saying these things at work and they're borderline like acceptable because the way they're saying it, if you were just to write it out on paper, I feel like most people would be like, what's the big deal? Like, that's not that deep.
And it is that deep. We're here to tell you it is that fucking
But the
deep.
way they fucking say it and the way it fully comes across, it's like they touched you.
Yeah, no, it's like
their
you
words.
verbally got molested.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
I don't know how to explain it. So I think I really want to dive into some of the worst compliments that like we've ever heard because there's a fuck ton and I think a lot of you can relate and we just want you to know you're not alone.
Yeah, exactly.
I think one of the ones that I think everyone listening has gotten, you're too pretty to work here.
Oh my God.
Like what does that fucking mean?
I know. What is the intention behind that statement?
Like, what am I supposed to be a fucking ripper on the pole, buddy? Also, she's too pretty to work there too.
But also, like, are you going to give me a job somewhere where I'm going to be beautiful enough to be? Like, what does that mean? Like, yes, I also believe I should be on a fucking yacht in Monaco, but here we are.
Here I fucking am.
We're not happy about it, but we have to fucking work, bitch.
I am too pretty to work here.
Yeah,
you are correct.
Yeah, I agree with you. But also,
my
why are
God.
you saying it to me? Like, you're a man.
Yeah, what does that even
Like,
mean?
okay, here's what it means to me, right? Because men love to bury the comment about you're so pretty inside of another statement. So you can't be like, ew. So they're like, you're too pretty to work here. Here's what I'm hearing. You think I'm pretty, okay?
Yeah.
And it's not translating well because we're at work. We're not at the fucking club.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I'm pretty, I'm hot, I'm beautiful. So this is what I'm now thinking you're thinking.
Yeah.
And then you're topping it off with to work here. Because it's just like, oh, but you know, then it's something to do with work.
Yeah. Like, I just gotta ad-lib that.
You're fucking trying to make it fucking about work when it's not about work. It's about your fucking dick getting hard. Be honest.
Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. Even I've gotten, like you look good for someone in set industry.
Oh, yes.
Oh, brother.
Yeah.
I cannot even express how many times we've gotten that in our industry.
Oh my God, like I wasn't expecting you to look like this.
Yeah, like what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, it's weird.
It's demeaning.
And then it's just like, okay, so we're just talking about my looks here.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're not even listening to what the fuck is coming out of my mouth potentially.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard.
I've had that happen at the close of a deal.
Yeah.
Where like I genuinely go through everything and they go like, wow, clearly you do pretty well. And I'm like, what is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Did you just ignore everything I said in this
Yeah.
meeting? And they're like, honestly, I can tell you do very well. And I'm like, you get the up and down, you know? And I'm like, what
yeah,
the
it's
fuck?
also it's the eyes, right?
It's in the eyes, Chico.
They can rape you with their eyes and nothing will happen to them.
Oh my God. Is this how all men avoid allegations?
Yeah. Well, not all men. Some men do
Some
not
men.
avoid allegations. But a lot of men do. Yeah. Like I think a lot of men just use their eyes. And it's like, okay, use your fucking eyes in private. Like, I mean, do it, but make sure no one sees you because I
Yeah.
know you can fucking help yourself because
Totally.
you're a man. However, if you're doing it and you know I can see you doing it,
Yeah.
that's fucking weird.
I know.
Because now you want me to like participate in you creeping on me.
Why are you a weirdo? Stop being so weird.
And like, I don't know, like men are just fucking creeps.
I don't know. It's in their innate nature to be nasty.
What have you actually done in these situations where you've been hit on in order to get out of that situation as quickly as possible without putting yourself at risk?
I genuinely completely redirect the conversation and like bring it back to work.
How do you do that?
Well, I think here, I would need an example.
Yeah.
Like pretend like you're hitting on me. I know you'd hit on me anyway, but like.
Well, you obviously do very well for yourself.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I do. What do you mean by that?
I just feel like you're clearly very qualified to do everything you're doing.
You're so right. And that's why I'm here today. And
Yeah.
honestly, I'd love to dive in further.
So you literally just like make them have to say it, and obviously they can't say
Embarrassed.
it. Yeah,
I want them to recognize how embarrassing it is that they said that. So I like to go like placate to it just the slightest bit. I'm not playing dumb. It's almost like they know I know what they just said.
Yeah.
I'm not going like, oh, what do you mean by that? I'm going like, oh yeah, I know you're totally right. What do you mean by that?
Yeah.
It's more assertive, or you can honestly keep it cool, calm, collected. Like it's kind of like weaponizing your composure.
Yeah.
That's the best way I go about it. I have a lot of meetings. I meet men all day, every day, you guys. I'm an on-the-road sales girly. I'm on the phone or I'm on the road meeting them in person. And that is exactly how I divert in every situation. Either divert the conversation or keep it cool, calm, collected and weaponize your composure.
I think I definitely weaponize my composure in most situations because I just don't even want to deal with
the confrontation of it.
Yeah. And it's not even that I don't want to confront them, but it's just like I can't even give them the time of fucking day. I want to move on from that situation as quickly as possible. And I don't want it to affect any of the professional situation going on.
Right.
And I just dismiss it in my brain like, yep, classic creepy man.
I don't have time to police it, right? Like I'm not here being HR.
Yeah.
I'm also not here to like train some man on how he should operate at work.
Yeah.
I can navigate how I'm going to work around that and not let it affect my end goal, which is closing this motherfucking deal and getting this man to sign this shit. I want you to feel like a dumb motherfucker and work with me.
That's just it. Like, because again, the goal is to close the deal, to move up, to fucking move on to the next thing, and don't even pay attention to this bullshit because it's never going to stop. Men are just wired this way. They're creepy.
Yeah, they're disgusting.
They can't help themselves. Sometimes I think it literally comes out of their mouth and only then they realize what the fuck they just said because you can kind of see it on their face.
They're like, oh, my bad. That was an internal dialogue that was not meant to leave the building.
Yeah. But then they can't like admit it because then they're just actually creepy. So they have to roll with it. But it's like you can tell. So you're just kind of like, hey, I'm going to give you the fucking out because what the fuck was that? Like, you could not keep it in your pants.
Brother. Or your brain.
Yeah.
That's so true.
For me, it's like, I think I'll give it a pass. But if it's a repeat thing,
repeat offender,
totally different story. Because that's fucking harassment in my mind.
Yeah, it's definitely harassment. I can agree with you more.
So I don't think I would stand for repeat comments unless you're cool with them to some extent. Like if they really genuinely don't get under your skin and you are benefiting from that business or client relationship somehow, and you're just like, okay, yeah, I gotta go see Bob every month, even though he fucking hits on me and creeps me out, but at least I get that paycheck.
Yeah, period. I can handle Bob the once a month, you know. I gotta emphasize this too. This is at work. In day-to-day life, I'm calling a motherfucker out.
All right, you little hoes.
I have a game.
Oh, okay. We're going to play a game.
All right, bitch, we're going to play a game. We've been serious as fuck this whole time.
Okay.
Okay, we're going to play compliment or creep.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to read a line and I want you to tell me if it's a compliment or if it's like a fucking HR case.
Okay.
First one. You're smarter than you look.
That's not a compliment.
No, I agree.
Yeah, no.
I don't think it's a case for HR, but I think like,
I hate HR. I don't think anything is a case for HR.
Period.
Don't come after me for that though.
Or is it because you're HR and you don't want to be bothered?
No. Yeah, we don't have HR at our company.
We actually don't have HR
altogether.
Deal with your shit yourself.
No, I think have direct conversations with the person involved or fucking leave if you don't like it.
Yeah, period.
Fuck HR.
So you're smarter than you look. Definitely not a compliment. Definitely like condescending.
So fucking condescending. What does that even mean? You're smarter than you look. So I look fucking stupid?
And so does like being hot mean stupid?
Yeah.
When does like looks equate to intelligence?
Yeah.
Men are stupid.
Yeah. You know what's funny is if a man was to listen to this episode, they'd be like, what? Like, I don't see anything wrong with what these chicks are saying. You know what? Like, if they heard one of the compliments that we're bringing up as like an example of like, that was so fucking creepy, I bet you any man listening would be like, that sounds totally fine.
Yeah, I'd be like,
what the fuck is wrong with that?
Think again, Brian. You remind me of my mom. Your reaction was all I needed to see.
Oh, God.
You want to vomit,
I
don't
hope not. You know, like what kind of fucking trauma therapist, mommy issues are we dealing with here? That is not a compliment.
Love it. Creepy.
Yeah, in the weirdest way.
Yeah. Okay. I like girls who don't wear much makeup.
That's cool.
Good for you.
What the fuck does that have to do with work, you know?
I've seen that a lot. Like, oh, I like how you look. So many girls cake too much makeup on. As if I don't have makeup on.
Yeah,
like,
they
bitch.
love to, they could show you the most like Donna bitch $100,000 fucking dollars in her face. And they're like, I just love how natural she is. Like, yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. I want that money.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Inject that. You're tough for someone so pretty.
I've probably heard something along these lines. And obviously it's not a compliment.
Yeah, so these are all not compliments. I would just like to emphasize.
Yeah.
This game was not that great. I'm not going to lie.
Those were terrible suggestions. Was there a trick question on there? Where's
like
the compliment?
compliment or creep?
Where's the compliment?
Exactly. What the fuck was that? I think it was a trick.
I have a story though.
Okay, give me your story.
So there was this man that used to come by the office because he did our compliance. And obviously I'm kind of a perfectionist in everything that I do at work. And I'm not like shy about it. Like when I want things done a particular way, or I'll talk about what a perfectionist I am with things. He used to love to like come by, shoot the shit, have a smoke, talk shit. And like, I don't have time for that. And I especially didn't have time for that back then. Like I was literally working like crazy. And I just remember this comment he made because it literally is going to stay with me for the rest of my life. But he was like, I would fucking hate to be your boyfriend.
Damn. What?
Yeah. And I was like, why are you such a bully?
I'd be like, what do you mean? Did you say anything?
I think I was like so shocked that came out of his mouth.
Yeah, what the fuck, bro?
But like he was referencing me working, I think, and not taking a break to hang out with him. And or he was referencing me being very particular about the files. Definitely, like, I've never been like a bitch or anything like that. So it's not like I was being fucking rude.
So like, oh, you're a naggy girlfriend, or you don't ever spend time with me, girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah.
So just either way, a dig.
Yeah. And like so weird because we're in a work environment, you know? Like I feel like I'd expect that from some random fucking dude. We're drinking out at a bar, somebody's just being a piece of shit type of thing.
Just casual even.
But to like walk into a fucking office and you're in my office, I'm sitting at my desk, you're coming into my space and saying that as a man?
The audacity. And they have all of it. They have all of the audacity, and we need to gain some.
They need to just get fucked.
Yeah, period. So the biggest thing we want you hoes to take away from this episode is really harnessing your power when it comes to handling quote unquote compliments from men at work. So you're either going to redirect. So like I explained in an example, what do you mean by that? And like really focus on your tone there. Or you're going to want to come at it cool, calm, collected, like Anastasia mentioned, and weaponize your composure and just move on from it and keep the ball in your court at the end of the day. Whether you choose my example or her example, you're going to be in the driver's seat, and we want you to practice that.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, totally. Fucking got this, bitch.
Okay, you hoes.
I guess it's time for us to go.
Thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of Hoe to CEO. Please send in your creepy compliments to us. We would love to hear them, and we will see you on next week's episode.
Bye.